Alright, another day, another church rummage sale. It's been a while since I've been to one, but we're back at them. This door, I don't know what's going on with these hinges. Something's messed up. This door is like pushing a steel door shut. Oh, I gotta fix that. I can't tell if this is old. It's like a strap back. That's probably early 2000s or so. So yeah, apparently people were in here early. I don't know. I missed that. I don't know if these are worth anything. I imagine these two aren't. Kings of the Beach and 4D Boxing. Deadline. $1984. It's like a mystery game. I feel like if I don't get it, it's going to be worth a lot. And if I do get it, it's going to be worth nothing. I'll leave that. There's more names here. Free pile. See anything I really want. Take a blender. There's nothing underneath there. I might want. Maybe we'll find a yard sale on the way back. Sure you want that?
No, you can have it.
Alright, so the only thing I got at the yard sale was this nice Northwestern University sweatshirt. It's an older Champion one, but still kind of neat. It's in good shape. Even just the fabric of vintage fabric feels so much different. So that's the only thing I got at the yard sales. I did find this door is so screwed up. I can't figure it out. I know you can't really see it, but it's very firm. There's no, like this should, doing this should close it. I don't know if I need to loosen a screw. Like, it shouldn't do that. Watch this. Like, it does that. And this one just... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This Jeep's falling apart, man. It's really... This is 2017. It's falling apart. Anyway, back to the rummage sale thing. I got there a little late. Usually I like to show up there an hour early, which would be 7 o'clock. I got there at 7:35. Once I finally got in, first off, when I was staying in line, there was only like 4 of us. So I was like, it's only like 10, 15 minutes till this thing starts. There's only like 4 of us out here. It's very, very strange because usually at 7:30 or 30 minutes before a place opens, there's like a line of 20 or 25 people. So to think that you're there just, you know, a couple minutes before it's supposed to open, and there's only like 3 or 4 people in line is kind of bizarre. So we're staying in line, and probably 5 minutes after staying in line, 2 people come out, and they're people I recognize from rummage sales, and they're like, yeah, you can go in. They're open. Go downstairs, everything's already scattered everywhere. Overheard someone else say, yeah, at 7 o'clock they let about 10 people in because they felt bad that it was cold out and they were standing in line. So they let everyone in apparently an hour early, so it's really second dibs. Kind of a shame with that because I did find some decent things, but judging based off what they had, I think they had more stuff. Like they had old computer games, and there were some empty, so I picked up this for 50 cents. There were some empty, spots on the table where the computer games were, so I assume there's probably older video games as well. I don't know if these are worth anything, but for 50 cents, this was in the free pile. There's also 2 hockey jerseys, which these are in the vintage term called mids. They're not that great, but they're all right. They're probably like $20, $30 jerseys online. It kind of just makes me sad. So we have a San Jose Sharks one there and a Detroit Red Wings one here. Kind of makes me sad because I saw a lot of Dolphin stuff as well, some vintage Dolphin stuff. So there's probably Dolphin gear, Dolphin jerseys. There's probably also more hockey jerseys, considering it's kind of weird that there'd be 2 hockey jerseys, but if you're a reseller, you probably didn't want to buy these for $5 a pop. Maybe you do, but I kind of have a collection going right now. These also might be a little small on me, but it felt weird that getting in there after it's already been like kind of picked through. I don't know, I was kind of bummed about that. This is just one Dolphin hat, but yeah, there was like empty space on the table for hats, so I assumed someone else probably got there before me. These are sheep over a fence. That saying go with the sheep over the fence. Oh, that's a back print. That's a front print. That's a great shirt. That's a vintage shirt, and then I got this one also. So these t-shirts were $1 each, just as a screen stars. I think it has something to do with sheep as well. Sheep shirt, sheep shirt, sheep shirt. I don't know, just a saying. So, kind of bummed about that. Don't know if I'd go back. It was a really, really small sale. It just, they had the right stuff. It just seemed like it was already picked over. Just, it's a bummer, especially the day like you finally show up late. Like, this has never happened. I've never been to a rummage sale where they open an hour early. It's usually like, sometimes if it's really cold, they'll open up 5 minutes early, maybe 10 minutes, but never an hour early. Like, I've never been to a rummage sale where they do that. That is just bizarre. Of course, the one time I do show up a little bit later, they do that. But I'll take some of this stuff out and we'll head over to the scrapyard. Gotta move this stuff. I might be going to an auction later, so on to the next trip. This guy dropped off a brake over there. This is one of those aluminum brakes. There's another one over there, which is probably dirty aluminum. So if you really want to buy it, you can buy it for them, and they're probably going to charge you, say, like 25 cents a pound. So whatever those things weigh, if it weighs 50 pounds. You're not really paying a whole lot. I'm going to have to ask him about this sink. But anyway, here's my stuff. So I did take this apart a little bit. There's, well, you'll see on the other one, there's an arm on it. And like this one has. But that has steel that goes through it, so I can't get that out. But I did take that part off for clean aluminum. I'm not bringing it in this time. Might be able to, there you go. It's not a whole lot, but some more clean aluminum. This is dirty die cast. Also most going to be die cast. Sometimes this is brass, but this is die cast. Thought I had something else. This is, oh yeah, this is also. Sometimes these are brass, but this is not. I filed it down. It's white. These go as a motor. This is pretty heavy. Now I have to ask about this because sometimes these scrapyards, to take off steel off aluminum, it's a little bit more labor intensive than it is to take it off aluminum. It's a weird fact, but if you look into it, it's actually kind of true. So a lot of the scrapyards, since stainless doesn't pay as much as aluminum, they don't pay you for dirty aluminum or dirty stainless if it's too labor intensive. Now I get to see how much money I made. There's a sign out here that said wait until the next person comes out before you go in. So usually I like to just stay with that rhythm. I know if everything in the world. It's kind of tight, crowded space in there. I'll just stand up here, spectate what the usually they have a bunch of trucks over here, like a bunch of trailers. I don't know if they're all at the how's that steel? The steel pile is pretty small. I don't know if they just shipped everything out. You'll see it's a black trailer over there. Usually they have like 4 or 5. So they might be hauling all the metal out to the yards. Price did drop. I think last week it dropped another $1 per 100 pounds. He did give me clean stainless for that, so that was nice. There's 9 pounds for that sink. I got $2.70 for that sink. That fan, $3.60. So all you had to do is take off those blades on that fan. That's what I did. Dirty aluminum, those were the chairs. And then die cast, that was pieces of a lamp, but it was dirty. It wasn't the clean stuff. I kept the clean stuff at home. I don't like to overdo it with everything in the metal building, as they call it. I try to keep it very simple and try to keep it to like maybe 3 or 4 items. That way, you know, he's not doing a lot of work for, you know, $1.50 here or $2 there or $3 there. It's just trying to be courteous a little bit, especially if I don't have a lot. It's very tedious if you come in there with 8 pounds of just like metal that's worth 10 cents a pound or 20 cents a pound. If you have copper or brass, insulated wire, it's a little bit different, but they want to be making more than just $1.50 or $2.50. You know, it's you just try to be courteous a little bit. But other than that, it's been an awesome day. Did the rummage sale, just got out the scrapyard. It's starting to warm up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this awesome treasure hunt. It's been a fun day. And stay tuned for our next treasure hunt. Who knows what we'll get into? It'll be something fun. Catch you guys next time, next venture. Who knows what we'll get into? Till next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.